What's up, Daddy's Game Time? This is Patrick Seitz, voice of Frankie from One Piece. Play some video games already. Because I'm gonna. Someday. Not today. But soon. Yeah.
It's Daddy's Game Time.
Yeah! It's Daddy's Game Time. Your family show about
I can't hang.
movies and pop culture from a daddy's perspective. I'm your host, Leo, along with
Rick, and I can't hear you, Leo.
and Francisco. What's going on, guys? Woo! Now you can hear me.
Now
This is my regular voice.
Oh, okay.
This is my regular voice. I gotta drop it down. I gotta
Announce-
drop it like it's hot.
Announcer Leo
Gotta
was a
drop
little
it
bit
like it's
incoherent
hot. I'd like to thank all of you. 100 people just joined us.
Whoa.
I think I have an overactive imagination too.
there. Maybe.
Thank you so much for joining your family-friendly show about gaming, movies, and pop culture from a father's perspective. Yeah, that's right. A daddy's perspective. Y'all heard?
Not your daddy.
Not your daddy.
And today we're going to be talking a little bit about this and that in the world of games, movie, and pop culture.
Oh, yeah.
This and that. I like that.
That's right. That's right. I'd like to start it off with a bang bang. What do we got over there? Boom. What's that
right
poster
here.
back there?
You mean
Whoop,
over there?
whoop. Yeah. Steam.
So Steam.
Steam summer sale. Steam summer sale.
How much has Steam taken away from your wallet?
Oh
Leo?
man, you mean my soul?
Oh, your soul.
Oh, snap.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's
My-
pain and soul now.
I don't have one anymore. It doesn't belong to me.
Oh,
That's right. That's right.
I don't
Remember
know.
that Simpsons episode?
I don't know if we want to get into the details of who took it.
So yeah, Steam summer sale. Oh
So,
my goodness
It started.
gracious! It's like
when did it start? Wednesday or Thursday? Or Friday?
Wednesday or Thursday.
I think it was Friday.
Might have been. So this is going on until I think we got like
July
2 weeks.
something.
2 or 3 weeks of this.
I don't
Steam
know.
is known. I mean, we
I
know
don't know.
Steam. We all know it. Most of the people out there know what Steam is. For those that don't, it's basically a client that gives you very, very low priced
Valve.
PC games. And it's really neat. It's really nifty because it's a community within itself. There's basically
That's right.
A way to communicate with others, to rate, to classify these games, and to basically
Right.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can even try some of these games too. When you buy it, if you play it less than like 2
Yes,
hours, you can you can petition for
Free to
refunds.
play.
So I mean, come on, it's kind of like you're renting, but not really renting. You're buying. Anyways, so they've got summer sales, they've got winter sales. I think they got spring sales. Whenever they feel like giving you a sale, they'll give you a sale. But the most notably known is the summer sale.
And it's not
And-
that great.
Bring it in, Rick.
There's a
Bring it in.
couple
Bring it
there's a
in.
couple titles
Get
that
closer.
are good, but I just got to say the pricing is not that great yet.
Ground Heroes was $3.99, I believe. The Metal Gear epilogue, prelogue, whatever it's called, prologue. I bought it for the PlayStation 3, 3 years ago, whenever it came out. I think I paid like $5, $5 or $8. I can't remember. It was during a sale. And at first, I really truly enjoyed it, but then I was like, "What? This is it?"
That's it.
Like,
Done.
it's really short. It's like
Well, it's a demo.
it's like half a mission.
Prologue.
But what I found out is that if you play through that prologue and then play the regular Metal Gear game, everything you found carries over. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of neat.
All right, a little built-in function.
So it's $3.99 right now.
But as it is with the summer sale, I think you've bought some games. Any-
Any
notable
I'm
ones?
one of those people that get pretty excited for these sales because usually throughout the years I'll play some of the main games that I want to play, and I'll miss out on some of the like indie stuff that comes out. It'll get kind of like lost amidst all these AAA titles.
Gotta buy more, gotta buy more, gotta
And
buy more,
so-
gotta buy more,
Slips through the
gotta buy more,
cracks.
gotta buy more.
To me, this is not so much for the AAAs, even though there are some
You just
notable
like to buy games,
AAAs.
Leo.
Yes, I do.
You have to admit you have a problem.
I love playing video games, Francisco. That's why we have this show. You gotta.
we
you know,
invite you to be part
gotta-
of the show every now and then.
How
So-
many games have you actually played from the ones you bought since you started getting get this
the
Steam
ones I
account?
bought this Friday. Oh, since I
No,
got the Steam
yes.
account.
Like, how
which
many
was-
games do you have?
when did I get it? Like 2 years ago?
Probably.
Steam 2 years ago, maybe a
More.
little more.
More because I barely started getting into it close to 2 years ago.
I think I've played 90% of those games,
Wow.
not counting the ones that I just bought.
I'll give you a pass.
And it's, I mean, don't get me wrong though. I haven't passed those games. I haven't beat them, but I've played all of them.
See, I
and
can't play
I-
different games at once. I have to play a game,
I-
finish a game.
I'm like ADD when it comes to
Yeah.
video games.
Yeah, dude,
do that all the time.
I got like massive ADD. I'll play a game like even though it's good. Like remember how I used to talk about Skyrim and Fallout and I don't know about, but like, oh, I finally got this game, which is way later because obviously it's been done. I'm playing it like, oh, this is awesome. The next day I'm like, what's next?
No, I can't do that. I cannot do that. See, like right now it's just Zelda. Zelda all the time.
Zelda all the time. That sounds like an 80s
song.
party song. I just Zelda all the time.
Zelda all the time, yeah.
No, but I mean they've got some ridiculous prices. A lot, like Leo said, is a lot of indie titles, a lot of unknown. Really, just basically, what do they call it on phones? Bloatware and freeware kind of games where you can buy them on your tablet and stuff like that. A lot of ports over to the PC platform and whatnot.
Sorry, we're back.
But what?
We went away for a second.
Oh, we're back. And I mean, it's recommended. I mean, definitely give it a check because you might like Pancho said, you might come across an old gem that you've been wanting to play, or maybe even had but now want to get it on a PC platform.
Exactly.
So give it a shot. But keep in mind there is a lot of sifting that you have to go through to get to some of these titles because there's
There's a lot, and they're not all that great.
a lot.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of junk in there, but there's also some great titles. I bought remember that title that I wanted to buy a while back, like a month ago, Little Nightmares?
Oh, yeah.
They had it on sale. Not a great sale. It was
Like
only
$5 off or
like
something?
20% off, but I bought it. That 20% was
you actually got
it was already a reasonable price, I think, at the regular price, but that 20% just kind of put it over the edge. Got that game. Looking forward to playing it.
All right.
I'm looking forward to the
I,
idea of thinking about playing it.
the one game I got I got just because it was so cheap and it looks so cool. And I tried looking at it for it right now to show you guys. However, like something glitched over here, and you guys saw at home what happened.
I didn't.
It's like a neon 80s racing rhythm type of game.
Like Geometry Wars?
And no, it's like
Yeah, it's like a set course. You're just driving straight, right? But you
Right.
just move left and right, kind of.
exactly. And that game looks so cool.
I think it's Beat something or something Beat. I
Like,
can't remember.
It's called Neon something.
Neon Beat? I don't know.
Neon Racer, perhaps. I don't remember. But that game was so much fun, dude. It was like I strongly recommend it if I could ever.
It reminds
remember
me
the
of
name.
like Super Hexagon. I think you got it too, right?
I got Super Hexagon
Man,
also.
that,
One
that
of my
game is like
favorite
crack.
games.
Have you played it?
Once.
You have to have like eyes, like no eyelids to play
Look.
to play that game. I remember I played it on the on my phone, actually Android, probably like 3 years ago or so. So it's a pretty old game, maybe even longer than that. But I think it's on sale for like $1, $1 and one
$1 is
penny
good.
or something like that.
$1 good.
Yeah, to have on a PC, like I just would like to see what it looks like on a big screen.
I know.
I think it would be
It's-
just
it-
nuts.
You're gonna give yourself a seizure trying to
That would
play
be
that
like
game.
a
Ah!
great party game to just kind of like
Epilepsy
look
warning,
for,
a
you
lot
know?
of flashing stuff.
Yeah, so
But it's a very difficult game. I mean, I don't know how the heck someone actually can pass these levels.
Asian
hey,
people.
It's
Whoa.
it's Francisco. Come on, man.
Do you know they're very smart?
Other notable games that are part of the Steam Summer Sale for all you people out there: The Witcher 3.
Yep.
The what's it called? The main edition.
Witcher.
The
Um,
like Game of the Year type edition. The definitive edition,
no,
whatever
I think
it's
just
called.
the Game of the
Year.
Game of the Year.
Grand Theft Auto 5. Looking at Nier Automata, Fallout 4, Rocket League. They have their Steam link on sale as well. I strongly
$15.
recommend that. $15. That's
You
a
should
steal.
get it. I got one. I don't know how I could live without it before. It's amazing.
Yeah, Super Hot. You ever heard of Super Hot?
I
That
have.
game just looks insane.
Really? Really? I don't know.
I passed on it. I passed on it. I'm waiting for a better price to come out for Super Hot. However, it does look
Super
insane.
Hot Fire.
I'm really tempted to get it at the current price, but
That game doesn't really interest me.
no,
to be
well,
honest.
it does to me. It looks great.
The one-
and
the one-
the other game I got is from the one that made the development studio that made Resogun, which I forget. It
Resogun?
just came out this week also.
I don't recall.
Help me out, Pancho. Help me.
I
I'm
can't
drowning
remember,
here.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about, so you're on your own. The one that I'm kind of waiting for, I'm like this close to biting the bullet is Dark Souls 3. Because
Oh yeah, that's a good price.
that's a decent price, but I have actually seen it cheaper, which I don't know why I
it's
didn't
called
get it.
Next Machina.
See the keys.
Next Machina.
Next Machina.
Next Machina. Gotcha. I don't know about that game, but there you go. But no, Dark Souls 3, I mean, I've heard so much about it that it's a good game. It's super hard. I love those kind of games. I love just spending hours trying to defeat one little boss until my ADD/OCD kicks in, and then I move on.
New
But-
game.
New game.
Yeah, man.
But check it out. If you definitely have a PC game, a gaming rig, check it out if you haven't. Steam. I know all these other clients like Origin for EA and Uplay for Ubisoft. I know they do a lot of stuff like this too, but Steam is like, this is the one you want to go if you want to get cheap games. A lot of cheap games.
Yeah. The game you're seeing on the screen behind me, that's Next Machina. It looks just completely insane. All the physics and the
That does
graphics
look pretty cool.
and the visuals. These guys, if you guys haven't played Resogun, play that as well. They are completely insane when
It's
it comes
like Metal
to the
Slug
gameplay.
on a top view.
Remember? Back in the day, arcade time. I think it was called Smash TV.
Yes.
Oh, that game was
Yeah.
awesome.
That's
Yes.
what. Oh my god. That. Yeah.
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 Anyways, moving on.
Okay,
what
so-
do we got
so
next on our list?
Let's move on, guys. Let's. What are we looking at here?
Francisco, what has been just recently announced?
It's happening, dudes. It's happening. Nintendo just
Nintendo happening.
announced today that the Super Nintendo Classic, it's happening. And
happening, folks.
and
The Nintendo happening.
The cool thing about
Nappening.
it is that it's coming out with 2 controllers included in the box and 30 games as well. It's going to retail for $80. When that pre-order hits,
Unicycle.
you better pre-order. You know what happened
Had a
with the
lot of fun
NES
with that.
Classic, so you best pre-order as soon as there's a go, because they're saying that this time around the actual supply is going to be better. But come on. We know Nintendo. We know what they do, and it's better not to risk it if you really want this, because these are not the games that are going to be included. Most of them are.
Let me just
But-
read off the list of games that are going to be released for
Go
the NES Classic and SNES Classic
SNES.
Mini.
SNES.
Contra 3: The Alien Wars,
You got
Donkey
one?
Kong Country,
Oh, yeah.
Earthbound,
Oh, yeah.
Final Fantasy 3,
Yes.
F-Zero,
Nice.
Yes.
Kirby Superstar,
Yes.
Kirby's Dream Course,
Nice.
Yes.
The Legend of Zelda: A
Oh.
Link to the Past,
Heck yes.
Mega Man X,
Yes.
Awesome.
Secret of Mana,
Meh.
Star Fox,
Good.
All
Star
right.
Fox 2, previously unreleased,
That's a news, yes.
Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting,
Yes.
Super Castlevania 4,
Yes.
Super Ghouls and Ghosts,
Yes!
Super Mario Kart,
Oh, heck yes.
Super
Yes.
Mario RPG, Legends
Yes.
of the Seven Stars,
Yes.
Mhm.
Super
Heck yes.
Mario World, Super
course.
Metroid,
Nice.
Yes.
Super
Nice.
Punch Out,
Yes.
and Yoshi's Island.
Never played that one. But, good list.
So as you
It's a really good list,
As
actually.
you
because
heard-
I wish they could have had Chrono Trigger, but other than that, pretty good.
Chrono Trigger is my go-to.
that
game.
was ASMR for my ears.
that was actually
that
the game
list.
that got me into RPGs. That did it for me. That was like Chrono, right here, right there.
Let's see what are we looking at here, Francisco? Why are you touching me? Okay, what's up to Alfonso, AJ Bishop, Melinda Stewart? What's going on? You still have your Nintendo? That's awesome.
Are we talking
Never
about
get
the
rid of it.
original Nintendo? Or are we talking
Marissa
about
Trejo, what's up? What's going on?
a game called Athena?
Do
That
you
sounds
guys
familiar.
remember a game called Athena?
That sounds very familiar.
Athena. Why does that sound
Maybe
so familiar?
if I see it, but not with the name. No.
I'm thinking I'm thinking of a Nintendo game. Never mind. I'm probably thinking of something.
Was that on SNES?
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, let's look.
Good
I'm
to
gonna
see
look
you
it
too.
up. I'm gonna look it up, ladies and gentlemen.
So
Athena,
from that list, I probably played about.
All of them except
I'd
Yoshi's Island.
say about maybe 95% of those games.
Yeah, I played all of them except Yoshi's Island. That's the only one.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the one with the baby, right?
Yes.
The baby Mario. I played that one. I definitely played that one. I think Earthbound is actually one of the ones that I didn't play.
And that one, if you ever find Airbound on an actual cartridge, buy it and run because you can get thousands of dollars.
Buy
for
it
that game.
and run.
Yes, because they usually put them out on like jar sales or all those old swap meets. If you find a copy of Airbound, run. Like, don't look back. You will be very, very happy.
You gotta be that meme where that girl running away from the fire.
Yes.
This familiar.
So we are looking at Athena here. I have never played this game.
It. Yeah, I have.
Mm-hmm. You guys have?
Oh yeah.
Is it any good?
Platform back in the day.
Yeah.
Same
They
idea.
were all platforms. Back in the day.
It's like what was the other game that was like this?
Earthworm Jim,
No.
the Beavis and Butthead game.
I wanted to say Adventure Island, but no, it's not. It's not that one.
Yeah, I did a gameplay of it on our Spanish
but
channel.
it's something similar to that. But yeah, I definitely do remember this game.
DuckTales was really good for the
DuckTales.
NES.
Woo!
DuckTales 2 wasn't as great, but the first one, they even remade it for high definition graphics for new consoles last year or 2 years ago, I think. So yeah, those are
I think it was last year.
definitely some things that you have to keep in mind when this hits. We learn from the NES Classic. We learn. Don't let it happen.
If
to
you didn't learn,
Oh, you gon'
you
learn.
can learn now.
All right, what are we watching here?
Oh, dude. So the news hit yesterday or the day before. It's recently.
Pitfall.
The Han Solo movie.
Now that's old school.
That Disney's been currently working on just lost their two directors. I can't remember their names right now off the top of my head, but they made the Lego
Ryan
movie.
Gosling and Lou Diamond Phillips.
They made the Lego movie, and they were hit to make the Flash movie for DC, but they declined to come to Disney and make the Han Solo movie. And
Red
with
Cup.
90% of the movie completed, they were told, "You're out of here. You're
Yeah,
done."
principal photography began way back in January of this year. So,
the rumors
from well, they're not rumors. From what they've actually released a little bit is that, the the differences in opinion for their style of movie making.
Comedy.
They like a lot of ad-libbing, like on the spot. And the producers would prefer for them to stick to the script.
Right.
And one of the people involved in this film was the man who directed Empire Strikes Back.
Right. Oh, and
he made he's been kind of like in the ear of the producer of this film and saying, you know what, Han Solo and Chewbacca, they're more of like the
Bill and Ted.
sarcastic.
That's what they were going to make them look like.
They're the sarcastic type. They're not the let's make jokes kind. And these other guys, all their films, it's the crack
opposite,
a joke. Let's
yeah.
crack a joke. Let's
Make
crack
jokes.
a joke. That's what they do. So
excellent to one
I
another.
don't understand. I do not understand these guys who directed. You say they directed Bill and Ted, right? I know they also directed the 21
say
Jump
that.
Street. Well, that's. Well, I think one of you guys did before we started.
I know they did the Lego
Before
movie.
we
That's
started
all I know
rolling,
about them.
The Lego movie, I know they did 21 Jump Street, and those are
Yeah.
the
okay.
movies that I've seen. I don't think Star Wars whatsoever, but apparently this producer was sitting back watching 21 Jump Street and
This
thought to
was
herself,
doomed from the
these
beginning.
guys would make a good Han Solo film.
Look, they shouldn't even touch on this, dude. Like, they should have just left it alone.
But it was kind of one of those like Dumb and Dumber. Like,
look at this guy though. Look at this guy. That is Han Solo. Harrison Ford is Han Solo.
yeah.
Like, I mean, it's hard to visualize somebody else in the role.
Right.
Like, he owns that character.
I don't know,
So-
Francisco. You sounded pretty excited when they
I
first
am.
announced
No,
the Han Solo film.
I am, but the problem is that when you really, really think about it, it works with Anakin. It works with Hayden Christensen being Anakin and then becoming Darth Vader because he's wearing the mask. you know? So you don't really see that persona before what you actually saw in the Star Wars movies. So it's going to be tough to actually get used to it. But what I'm excited about is the new director. Ron Howard was brought in to fill in the gap. And
Director of Howard the Duck.
Ron Howard, as we know,
just kidding.
he actually worked with George Lucas during American Graffiti. And George Lucas talked to Ron Howard about Star Wars. So he knows of Star Wars even before it was created. So that's a good choice. Plus, all of the films that he's worked on. I mean,
what do you suppose that conversation was like? They're like,
I know. I can tell you exactly.
They were like in front of some hot rods, and they're like, "Hey, making this movie about Star Wars."
Trippy, dude.
There's like a giant dog.
I actually listened to the interview, and he says that during filming, they were about to finish, and he went in and was like, "So George, what are you gonna work on now that you're done with American Graffiti?" He's like, "Well, I have this idea about space opera."
Kermit the Frog.
Sci-fi. And he's like, "Oh, George, don't do that."
I love every single one of our terrible impersonations that we make.
That was actually an awesome
We have like
Kermit the
two
That was
at
a
most.
pretty good Kermit the Frog, but it wasn't supposed to be Kermit the Frog.
Now you gotta say welcome to the show, and then flail your arms around and go
Okay,
off stage.
say it in George Lucas's voice. Welcome to the show.
I can't do it anymore. I'm on the spot.
Welcome to the show.
So,
Mr.
bottom line is
Bacon.
that I think
Bacon?
he's gonna finish the last bit of the movie that's left, and he's gonna go back and do reshots.
Okay.
So he says that he's gonna respect the work of the previous directors, but we all know that's not happening.
It's like CG on top of everything else.
It's gonna be that old Bruce Lee film where there's like a picture
The
on top of
face
like somebody.
shifts around on the
Yeah.
body. Oh man, that would be so horrible.
Oh, yes.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering why you're watching our intro again, is because we want to talk to you about a little something
Something.
called Anime Expo.
A comment. Do an impersonation of Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
We can't do. Oh, there you go.
Does
The meme Jackie Chan.
Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? I don't know. That's the worst ever.
I think that was Chris Tucker talking to Jackie
Yes.
Chan.
No, he said that
As
to him
Jackie
like
Chan.
he said that to him
Oh,
in
when he
like
repeats- yeah, he repeats it
another one
back
of the
to-
films.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's the third
So
one.
axe.
So
AX.
Anime Expo in Los Angeles, California.
Los. This weekend.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be there live Saturday,
Background music.
January
Background music.
1st.
July 1st, not
January
January 1st. We're going to go back in time, guys.
That's what I get for trying to listen to you while I'm speaking.
I messed up
I
your
am
own channel.
so courteous to you that I'm
This
trying to listen to
weekend,
you while I'm speaking.
AX Anime Expo, July 1st through July 4th,
AJ likes
I
it.
believe is when they're going to be running. We will
One
be there this
of
Saturday.
the biggest anime conventions in the U.S. and the world. People from all over the world come to L.A. for that anime convention, and we got invited. We actually got
Definitely
invited.
got invited. This is our first
Homegirl
year.
Melinda Stewart, you live right around the corner from there.
Homegirl.
Yeah.
So this is
At
going to
the
be our
LA
first year
Convention
there.
Center.
We've done
July 1st. We're going to be there. Daddy's Game Time is going to be live and on location. If you guys see us, look for the shirts. Look for the block.
We will be
Look
doing
for the controller.
hopefully
D-pad.
hopefully doing live streams. So if you would like to approach us, do some shout outs, talk to your friends, give us a couple of your comments and feedback. We'd love to
Like
talk to
these
you.
fine people right here that so gracefully did it for us.
Danced for us. Dance
for
monkey.
us.
No, just kidding. just
Dude.
kidding. Just kidding. So
Yeah.
this is actually really exciting for us because this is our first time to Anime Expo. So
A big one.
it's probably, from what I've seen, about 3 times as big as Fanime, at least.
and we thought Fanime was big.
And there's a chance that you might catch me recording my rap video.
Oh,
oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
oh,
Yeah, so I'm going to record a
Whoa.
portion of the rap video there. So gotta check it out. Gamers Anthem.
Gamers Unite.
Gio.
So we are gonna try to get some VIP interviews as
Where my
well.
zappers at?
You bust out like your Nintendo Zapper. Yeah. And so we're gonna try to see them. If you see us, like Leo said, wave at us, flag us down. We'd definitely like to talk to you, meet and greet kind of deal. I know there's gonna
Rick
be
and Francisco love the attention.
we're gonna try to find other YouTubers and other celebrities that are there as well. So, we're gonna just stalk them.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
well,
what we do.
That's what we.
That's what we do.
That's how we do.
We're paparazzi now, huh, guys?
I guess so.
The most
Essentially,
hated form of life in Hollywood.
bring you back a souvenir.
You live, you die.
You live, you die. That was very extreme.
If he dies, he
So,
dies.
anyways, that's this weekend. If you're gonna be there, send us a comment. We got Twitter, we got Facebook. So
Instagram.
give us a message, a DM. Send us a comment, anything that you'd like. Let us know if you're gonna be at a specific spot. Let us know, and we definitely try. We will try because we're not really that familiar with the layout of
I've
the
never
of the
been there.
place. I've been there once before, but not for AX kind of things. For other conventions.
I'm very familiar with the location.
Oh, cool.
I've been there many
You know
times.
where the bathrooms are?
I know where
Key-
That's
many,
all that
I
matters.
know
Key
where
spot
many of the
bathrooms.
bathrooms are. I know where the
Awesome.
Denny's is at down the street.
Sweet.
So
We're good then.
Meet
got
us
our
at
bases
Denny's.
covered. Got our bases covered.
No affiliation.
What?
No commercial.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
L.A.
So
I
that-
like L.A.
So that'll be that.
L.A.'s like my home away from home sometimes.
Cool.
Yeah.
LA's like my home away from home that I don't want to be home at.
Oh, yeah. But thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today. Remember, if you have any topics that you would like us to talk about, leave a comment down in the comment section. Also, just throw us a shout out. Click that like button. It sure helps us a lot. It helps give us a lot more exposure when you subscribe to our channel, watch our videos, and hit that like button. So until next time, enjoy your games and love your families. I'm Leo with
Rick.
and
Francisco.
Toodaloo. See you later.
If you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Also visit us at daddysgametime.com, or you can check us out at Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, all at keyword Daddy's Game Time.
Don't forget our t-shirts and merchandise at daddysgametime.com/merchandise, where you can find designs inspired by pop culture, movies, and video games, designed by Leo and yours truly.
All your support is appreciated. What am I doing? I forgot the top 5! The Leo's top 5 of the week! So, without further ado,
We lost a
yeah, here we go! Ladies and gentlemen,
I miss being on fire. I miss
being on fire.
I miss roasting.
You miss roasting? Well, get ready to
Smelling like
roast some
bacon.
more. I got some furious 5 action coming at you.
Too loud.
Too loud? Never loud
There we
enough.
go.
If it's
There
too
we go.
loud, you're too old. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Leo's
Chill
top 5.
Xbox.
Top 5 gamer parent challenges.
Parent
Gamer
challenge.
parent challenges. So if you're a gamer and you happen to be a parent, these are your top 5 challenges that you have to face. Got it? Here we go. Number 5. I call this one hands-free. Having your hands free is so difficult when you're a parent. Have you ever discovered that? I did not realize how hands-on you have to be when you're a parent. You're trying to play a video game,
All right.
and your kid comes up to you
Oh,
and says,
dude.
I need to get picked up, when they're little.
Yeah,
I need to get picked up. I need you to, swoon me to
Right,
bed.
yeah.
I need food.
Spoon.
I need food. I need this. I need that. Daddy this, daddy that. Give me a hug.
Right.
Just all these little things.
You know what? With the Nintendo Switch, you know how you can use the 2 Joy-Cons? I'm able to hold my little girl and play at the same time because I can just play like that.
Nah.
Because you
It's
ever.
awesome. Yeah.
That's why I learned how to juggle with one hand and play with another.
Number 4. Focus.
focus.
You don't have any more focus once you're a parent. You have one eye pointed at the screen and the other eye hovering all over the place as your kids run around. You're keeping an eye on them.
All
whether
lazy
you want to or
ones
not.
like over here.
You're like a gecko, man. You gotta just like turn that thing independently of the other eye.
You're onto something here.
So your focus,
I
your
can't-
attention is divided.
We did earlier just talk about how I could only play like one game per day. I just lose my focus so bad.
There you go. Give us
Shed-
focus,
you
Leo.
Shed some light.
Give us Number
focus.
3, your budget. When you're a parent and you're married, you have responsibilities.
Steam Summer Sale.
And
You have to buy food.
your money is no longer your money if you're a responsible person. You discover that quick.
See, I gave the analogy of the flushing toilet to these guys.
If you make
One flush.
if you make $3,000 a month on your paycheck,
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
you'd be lucky. You'd be
Yeah.
lucky if $20 of that is yours. Because the rest, it's all bills and
Baby.
all that stuff, all that family stuff, which is not bad. It's good to be responsible, but this is one of the gamer parent challenges.
That's like one of those now you know kind of things.
Yeah. So, number 2,
Number 2.
appropriate games to play.
True. That
When
is
you
true.
have kids, you can't just say, I'm going to lock myself in the room. Well, actually, I lie. You can
You
say
do.
that, but nobody's going to respect it. You're a daddy now. You're a mommy now.
Yeah.
If you lock the door,
What's going on in there?
they're going to knock that door down, believe me. So, yeah, you have to find appropriate games to play while the kids are awake. You know, you can't just play South Park and not expect the kids at some point to walk in during an awkward moment.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
Yeah,
bleep.
exactly.
You didn't hear
Exactly.
that.
So that's one of the challenges, finding appropriate games to play.
Number 1.
Number one.
Number 1.
Number 1. This is the biggest challenge for any gaming parent out there in any country. I don't care where you're from. Time. Just finding that time to play.
Late at
Because
night.
Being a parent is a 24-hour, 7 days a week, 365 days
Yep.
a year, except
Yep.
on leap year 366
Oh,
job.
every 4
So,
years we become daddies
your
for an
time
extra
is
day.
no longer your time. It's just something that passes as you do work. And
There's
you know,
a reason for these droopy, tired eyes.
Yeah, Jill. So yeah,
I gamed too much,
those are the
The
biggest,
5.
the biggest challenges that gamers who are parents face.
I agree.
Leo's Furious 5.
Good list, Leo. Good list.
Turn off that fire.
It's still on.
Bam.
Now
Turn
it's
off
off.
the fire. All right, back to our outro. Enjoy games. Love your families. Ciao.
Bye.
If you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Also visit us at daddysgametime.com. Or you can check us out at Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. All at keyword Daddy's Game Time.
Don't forget our t-shirts and merchandise at daddysgametime.com/merchandise, where you can find designs inspired by pop culture, movies, and video games, designed by Leo and yours truly.
All your support is appreciated.